Well, the weed eating is done, and I'm ready for the morning project, and that is to haul a friend's back to the individual he leased the bull from, and then we're going to look at the guy's calves. And it is hot and humid here in southwestern Indiana, and since I did the weed eating, it probably got hotter than normal. So I think I'm heading into the house and gonna get a shower and get all this weed eater grass off of me. Hopefully there'll be more videos that I can add to this week, but remember, I had the early one. Calves after delivering a bull. So as you're looking at these calves, if you see anything, all you got to do is make a comment on the channel and I'll put you in contact with the guy. These are pretty much club calf type deals. So this calf right here is a Here I Am and broker, to give you some idea what that one is. Hey, good morning on this weekend morning. It's Saturday morning, right at 7 a.m. The first stop this morning is filling up my auxiliary tank for tractor fuel. And I think it holds 90 gallon. So I will go home and fill up the tractor and start dropping hay. That I have started on 40 acres of hay. I think I've mentioned on previous videos that typically I run 2 disc mowers, but one of those has been in the shop for over a month and I haven't heard anything about it. It's an older one. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. I think the gearbox was out. They had a used one spoke for, but he was going to make sure that it wasn't just a pin or a bearing or something that went out of the old gearbox. Might be cheaper to repair that one. So I don't know how much of this 40 acres I'll cut today. I only have an 80-foot disc mower, and I can run about close to 7 miles an hour. This hay is, because I'm laid, it is really thick and tall. We'll see how she goes, but it'll be a long day if I cut it off. Not sure how well you can see how big this field is, and this is just only part of it. There's another big section, and because of the bad weather that we've had in storms, there are trees down in the field and some limbs that I will not be able to bale. I'm not going to run my baler through that stuff, let alone my rake or my tedder. This is not my field either. It's one I do on shares. It's a 2/3, 1/3. I take 2/3, but it is a nice hay field. of hay that I've cut. And I started about 8 o'clock this morning, and it's currently a little after 3. And I've probably got, again, 45 minutes left. And I filmed a little bit when I started this morning, and this is the part where I'm finishing up, I guess. Well, there's another place that I got to do, and it's just a little small patch. But I'll be glad to get out of the tractor seat. It's been a long day, and part of this hayfield is pretty rough, which is hard on equipment, my hind end. So that's a little update, and what the plan will be is probably Ted half of it tomorrow in hopes that it will bale Monday, Ted the other half Monday, and hopefully it will bale on Tuesday. If not, I think we have clear weather until at least through Wednesday. Well, I think Wednesday there's a 25% chance. But if you're a gambler, I guess 75% chance it won't, and that's pretty good odds. Well, I've just finished and ready to get the cover tilted back and get it raised up and head home. You can tell what I'm doing this morning to the hayfield. But if you can, I'll turn the camera around here in a little bit and show you. But I am tedding hay. This is what was cut yesterday morning. And I cut all day, so that was cut yesterday afternoon, I'll probably wait and ted tomorrow. And I'll bale this that I'm tedding today tomorrow. One thing about tedding is it's a 4-basket tedder, and you can go pretty fast, so it doesn't take long. That tedder lifts it up off the ground and scatters it out so that it can get more sun and dry quicker. I've always said that it saves me a full day of when I can bale. this week's video, and actually it's the second one this week. And the next steps in this hay process will be to ted the rest of the field that was cut yesterday afternoon, raking this part tomorrow, and baling it tomorrow. And then raking and baling the rest on Tuesday. And I will try and get some videos of that, even though probably most of you have seen it 100 times. And I will say this, if you have any questions about what we do here on the farm, make sure you ask in the comments. And also, we appreciate you watching, hitting that like button, and subscribing if you haven't. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and look forward to another video next week.